What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ericka from the Classy Climb blog. I see y'all already being petty in the comment section. That's how I like you. All right, so if you don't know who I am, and there are 14,000 new subscribers on this channel, so maybe you liked it, you didn't know who I am. I'm the author of the Smartphone Millionaire book, How to Invest in People, Businesses, and Real Estate from the Palm of Your Hand. And yes, this is going to be a hilarious video, but 90% of the time, this channel is about business, growing a business, being responsible with your money, and investing regardless whether the stock market, the economy, or the recession is taking things up or down. So welcome to the show. As you guys come in, act like you know. Act like you know. All right. So look, I already see y'all in here whining about me being on CP time. Welcome to my show. We're not at KView News. We're not at CBS. We're not at PBS. We're at Ericka's channel. All right. When we get here and Skynet lets us be live, we're here. All right. So make sure you guys are in the comment section, drop in your city and state. There's already 55 of y'all in here, so there should be like 55 likes. So look, like as expected, I had a lunch with some business people today, and I was laughing. We were just laughing because we were like naming off the list of things we think Ayesha Curry is getting ready to sell. Now, before you and the manosphere and everybody, there's 80 of y'all here now, get down my face, want to cuss me out. You guys fell for it. Let's just be honest. You fell for it. And let's be really honest. The black manosphere fell for it hard. Even white dudes in the MGTOW movement are talking about it. And here's why it's so perfect. Here's why it's so perfect. If you Google Ayesha Curry on YouTube right now, there's over 3,000 videos. That's just what me spelling her name right. I didn't put anything by her name, just Ayesha Curry. There's about 300 dudes with videos right now. There's another 100 dudes, white dudes with videos. If I type Ayesha Curry in Twitter, I type Ayesha Curry in any memes finder, if I type Ayesha Curry on Facebook, I find that you guys have given this woman almost more than Beyonce in free press. Millions in free press. Now, the reason I had to bring this up is I've looked at the trend the past 2 years. And anytime a company is about to go under, they have struggle with sales, all of a sudden, they put out something racially offensive to black people. And what do black people do? They put it on Twitter. They put it on internet. They put it in Google. They write blogs. They write posts. They make people famous. Black people, you are the amazing media machine. I mean, you guys are amazing. Now, if you want to look up at the trends I'm talking about, now, even here, the little boy that got his hair cut when he was wrestling, he got his dreads cut off, his mom is white. His dad is Hispanic, Afro-Hispanic, but Hispanic. And he thought, like the white mama, they're cutting his dreads. It's sad. When the rest of the nation is looking at this poor boy's face of distraught and empathy, and he's confused, and no one's standing up for him, and he's just a boy trying to wrestle. And all of a sudden, when black Twitter, black Google, black blogs, black YouTube raged about this boy getting his haircut, and other moms, white moms, are like, he seems okay. Black people told her, bitch, he's not okay. And guess what that family did? They sued off of the internet outrage. That family is about to get a settlement, and the referee, because he's literally claiming he has to move for danger of his life. Now, who did that? Black people. Black people, you good. Man, y'all are the best marketing team in America. And it's hilarious. If you're Korean, if you're Indian, and let me make this very clear. Do you know that corner stores in America, corner stores, made $616 billion last year? So Ahmed, all the Asian folks, they know, all I got to do is find me a black part of town and put me a store there. Because no matter what you hear about black people not having no money, they got money and they love corner convenience stores. Convenient to them, walkable, near their neighborhood. You ain't even got to be nice to them. They'll give you your money, and you take that money and walk off with it. That's Black people. So look, even better. There's 130 of y'all here. Ayesha Curry. Now, I've told y'all repeatedly, look at what Will Smith and Jada Smith are doing. Remember this whole thing with the Kardashian machine and what's her name, Jordan? And then they bring Jordan on the red talk table and say, what you're not going to do is come for this child who's from a loved family that had money before your family had money. That's what you're not going to do. And guess what? Everybody got in line. Jordan got contracts after it. Jordan got other stuff after it. Jordan's doing just fine. Thank you, Black Twitter. Thank you, Black Internet, for helping Jordan. But guess what? You think Jada and Will Smith were like, yeah, we should be on Facebook. We should be on Instagram. No, they weren't. Instagram and Facebook came to them with millions of dollars that they could not refuse. Because see, Facebook has been doing Facebook shows for about 5 years now, and they ain't really been catching on. They just ain't. If you're on Facebook, you watch them, you do, yeah, they'll watch it. But mostly, they don't care. But now you talk about Jada Pinkett Smith bringing on other famous Black people to talk. Money, because Black people will share it, Black people will Google it, Black people will make millions off of this. So you bring on a bunch of women. Now, I want to be careful here. I'm going to show some clips, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. I'm very scared about this because I'm going to be on the edge on this one. If you listen to what Ayesha says, other people in the room are trying to reel her back in multiple times, but it's like she just had to say it. It was almost like it was acting. It was almost like it was planned, right? Because why would she say these things about this magical Black man named Stephen Curry, who's from a 2-parent home, who went to a good school, who literally made a Carolina college millions of dollars to this day because people want to go to that college because Stephen Curry went there. And it's a private college for wealthy white people. But Stephen Curry went there. So you want to go there now. Now you as a basketball player want to go there now. Okay? Why would she do that? And then Stephen quickly says, I've got your back, baby. Because they are setting y'all up for the biggest fucking okadoke in this history. Now, prime example. I will tell this. Look at Beyonce's Lemonade album. One of the business owners I know brought this up and it blew my mind. Literally blew my mind. They said, did you know that Beyonce had the best selling album in the world, technically in the United States, but then in the world, in 2016 off of Lemonade? And then in the United States alone, she sold 2.5 million albums. Now, last time I checked, nobody had been selling 1 million albums except for 3 people. This is how bad it is. Album sales have been in the toilet for 5 years now. Well, actually more like 10 years, ever since iPod. But all of a sudden, instead of Taylor Swift, who's won, and J. Cole, who's, God bless him, he hits a mill, and Drake like struggling to the top to get a mill, all of a sudden, Beyonce hits 2.5 mil. Why? Because Black women and Black men talked up her Lemonade album where Jay-Z cheated on her and she's gonna leave and she's angry and all these Black women are angry too and they're gonna leave even though just 36% of them are married, but they're gonna leave their man too because they're tired of cheating and poor busted Jerome can't be cheating on their ass. But then all of a sudden, when people actually dig, like, is he really treating her that bad? Solange is kicking him in the elevator. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, we back together. We fine. Now, what you saw on that was, yes, Solange may have had like rage in that elevator, for real rage. But what happened after that? Solange album sold so many, right? Solange was going on tours. She's booking on stage because of what? This incident that happened. And then she put Cranes in the Sky. Very pro-Black album. Master P's on the album. Her Mama's Talking album. After that elevator incident. Then you got Lemonade. 2.5 million best-selling album in the whole United States. Then here comes her and Jay-Z on the Run tour. Yeah, we got y'all. We got y'all because y'all bought it. And she does it again when she takes over Coachella. And she says, oh, no, this is about historically Black colleges. Yeah. And you guys let me not get a lie. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. You know why I loved it? Because white people were so confused and hated it. So I even loved it even more. And so what happens is it sold like crazy. And not only did she make sure it sold like crazy, she got a contract with Netflix. So she made 60 million on the backside. Not only did she do that, when Uber and these people wanted her to perform these, when you think you be getting that famous, Beyonce famous, you ain't performing at no office. No. Beyonce's going to perform, but she's also going to get stock shares. So yeah, I'm laughing because if you watched Ayesha Curry, and I'm being careful here, but I'm going to show some clips. She was saying something that if she said it a little different, I've heard white women say it, I've heard Black women say it, I've had to, since I've been a mom, my body, I'm not feeling that great. But the way she said it perked up all these people's ears, especially men. So, the manosphere loves telling people, why the hell are you women over here watching these videos? These are for men. Get y'all asses out of here. Of course, knowing darn well women are going to watch it anyway, right? But the same goes for Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk. Why are y'all watching that? It's a bunch of Black ladies talking. Why are y'all watching that? Because Black America, we know you love the gossip. We know you love it. We know you love the barbershop talk. We know you love bloopers. So let's get really honest. I think Ayesha, we wrote a list at lunch, and I'm going to go over it. We were saying, what are things that she could get out of this? A book about depression, recovering from depression. Relationship books, relationship talks, a relationship tour, talking with Steph, religious books, how I got back with Jesus after my depression and me and my husband's relationship is better. More cookware, because right now I literally felt so bad for the girl. I was about to go buy her cookware to support where y'all have been just dragging her through the trash. I was like, what the hell am I doing? I'm falling for the fucking marketing. I'm going to buy her damn cookware because this damn girl's so stupid. But then I said, but she's not. She's not stupid. How is somebody who has multiple businesses, cookware, shows, cooking shows, all this stuff, she's so stupid all of a sudden. She's so dumb. She opened her mouth with 3 different cameras in the room recording for Facebook. Come on, y'all. Come on. Shit, yeah, Cardi B does it every damn week. Cardi B does it. Cardi B out there showing her butt, showing stuff, doing stuff, and we are falling for it. Now, why are we falling for it? Because it's Ayesha. Because Ayesha is beautiful. I'm not taking a thing from the woman. She's beautiful, and if she was at the gas station, some nigga be like, hey, every time you go to the gas station, no matter what gas station, there is a Black man working who's like, hey, every time. It just, unless you were just 400 pounds, there's some Black man somewhere like, and you be like, all right, thank you, sir. I've been in downtown Austin, full of Hispanics. It'll be 3 Black guys at a construction site. Hey, you know what? Thank you, sir. I'm going to walk back by slow. It happens. But Ayesha is wealthy. She ain't at the gas station. She ain't at Kroger. She's not in everyday life. Only time you're going to see her is if she's at an event with Steph or someone knows, hey, Steph's wife's here at this event. That's it. So what she said at first, you were like, well, yeah, she probably doesn't get any other male attention. That's so sad. Then you got to realize that don't make no fucking sense. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. This girl's on TV. So again, we said TV shows, cookware. This is marketing. This is controversial marketing 101. Donald Trump is controversial marketing 101. He says crazy shit. He Twitters crazy shit. And guess what? You keep talking about him. You keep buying his books. You keep making money. I went to the bookstore and guess what? Right when Donald Trump was running, every single book that Donald Trump ever wrote was in all of the, front facing of the store. And I was like, this book's from fucking 1990. What is this? It's from 1990. What is this? And I thought about it. It's controversial marketing, right? Now, there are some people on the internet right now saying, well, if you're going to marry a baby mama, you're going to take one in, you should have all the bills in your name. So you're in control. I'm going to write a book on it. Well, sir, you've been making hundreds of videos saying women ain't shit. But somehow, you know, like I know, that there's a segment of men who are turning 33 to 37. They still gonna get married. It just is what it is. They're gonna get married, or they'll cohabitate. Let's be honest. Because marriage stats are down for particular groups. And old millennials are getting married. And let's be clear, what are old millennials? Millennials are 24 to 38 years old. So again, 33 to 38, you an old millennial, you're probably gonna get married. Okay. So they're writing that book to you because they're doing controversial marketing. They're trying to sell you that, you know, brother, you need this book because if you're going to date these baby mamas, you need to be in control. It's controversial marketing 101. Derek Jackson is controversial marketing 101. You find something and he goes, you know what, black women, those men need to love you. Now, I'll be very honest. You guys know I'm conservative. You guys don't even like some of the conservative stuff I talk about. And I'm not really conservative. I'm independent. I have a heart. Sometimes shit, I'd be like, all right, give it a break. Sometimes I don't agree with cops on a lot of things. I'm the one person in my family that pisses everybody off because I'm always like, well, that cop should have did that. And everybody in my room is cops. So they're like, Ericka, shut your damn mouth. I'm that family member. I didn't even fucking vote for Trump. But when I came in the house, they were like, here come this bitch who voted for Trump. Whoa, y'all don't even know what I voted. What y'all talking about? Some of y'all voted for Bob Dole and Bull George Bush. Why y'all mad with me? This is controversial marketing. Okay? Controversial marketing. So what is Ayesha selling? For real. I'm really serious because think about it. Twitter, I mean, y'all, I don't want y'all to add to the algorithm, but if you go on your computer right now and you type in Ayesha Curry, they even got it spelled right. Okay? Ayesha Curry. Thank you, Mocha Ryder, for the $1 super chat. It's 250 of y'all here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. But listen, Ayesha Curry comes up in no less than 10,000 searches. All her photos, all this stuff. Who even been talking to Ayesha Curry? Who's been talking about her? I ain't been talking about her. Let's even keep it a buck. What's her name? That has a cooking show. Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray is still on TV. Rachel Ray has cookware in stores. Rachel Ray has like 30 books. But it's not till Rachel Ray does stupid shit. Do you remember Rachel Ray? Rachel Ray comes to Austin every year and throws this giant music event. That's what I know about Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray passed out one time and a cop arrested her. And then all of a sudden it went away. Rachel Ray, more sales. I mean, this is 101, y'all. This is 101. And what better story? Let me just set it up for you. Ayesha Curry, young, Christian, family groomed her to be a good young wife, married, 3 kids, cooking shows, be modest, cover those booties up, cover those breasts up. I don't disagree with it. Be respectable, right? Respectability politics. And y'all hate me on that, but it's just the truth. Go ahead and get married when you're young. Have your kids. Go live your life when you're young. All of a sudden at 30, I'm depressed. I'm depressed from these babies and folks not looking at me. I'm depressed and Stephen don't even care and he's so nice. Does that sound stupid as fuck or what? It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. But then this is what's going to happen. We went to this magical counseling and I'm laughing at myself, you guys. We go to this counseling and now we have the answer to how to rekindle your marriage, how to bring in the spark, how to have 2 people who are, go-getters and da-da-da. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. And if you start hearing Black YouTube talk about it, they got it from me because I asked about 15 people to come on the show today and they would not. Once they heard the title, they were like, and I was like, y'all don't want to come on the show today? No, Ericka, we can't come on the show. We can't. I said, oh no, y'all been talking about Ayesha Curry every day of the damn week. But today y'all can't come on the show? That's quite convenient. So if you guys in Black YouTube start talking about this next week, make sure you say Ericka talked about it first because them Negroes, they didn't want to come on. They didn't want this heat tonight. They knew they'd been out there marketing her hard. Now, what is Steph Curry going to do? How to be a supportive husband when your wife has whatever. Courage under fire. how to be a successful, whatever the book. I'm telling y'all. Then here's the thing. Here's the tipper. Whatever counselor that they're going to use, that counselor's also going to write a book about working with famous couples under pressure. I'm telling y'all, I see this shit coming. She gonna have a workout video, yoga video. It's coming. Mark my word. And I don't know how long they're gonna do this counseling, but it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be so quick. It's gonna be like a month of counseling, and then the book is out, right? Because you're gonna be like, because this storm is brewing, okay? And what's gonna happen is she gonna come back on Jada Pinkett Smith channel, the Red Talk table, and they're gonna talk about it. This is so fucking good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she's gonna come back on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Talk table. People completely ignore the fact that Jada Pinkett said she went through it too. People completely forgot that part. She's gonna come back, and she's gonna maybe lose a little bit of weight. I don't know. They might get her like a trainer. You know, they might be like, because she had a baby, she was struggling with weight. Something. It's gonna be something stupid. It's gonna be something stupid, and she's gonna lose the weight. And not only is she gonna be like fighting for my life after depression, and then it's gonna be like fighting for our marriage, and then their counselors are gonna be like counseling famous couples, and it's gonna roll the fuck out, and y'all gonna be like, oh shit, thank God. See, y'all not gonna get it at first. What's gonna happen is y'all all gonna buy the book, y'all gonna read this book, and it's gonna be like a Steve Harvey trick. You know, when Steve Harvey keep getting married and divorced and keep dropping books and shit, and people keep buying them because they're like, he keeps getting married, so maybe he has an answer. Like, even there's a guy called Curran Keys. He's from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and he's hilarious. Love him. Great businessman. He's been married 4 times. He wrote a book called That Shit Don't Work in Marriage. Guess what? Bitches is buying it. A man that's been married 4 times, well, hell yeah, that shit ain't working. And that's his book. His book literally says, I've been married 4 times. I can tell you what won't work. Fucking golden. He wrote a book before that called How to Know If Your Man Cheating. And he wrapped a vehicle and drove it around Fayetteville, Fort Bragg, a military installation. And guess what? Women were buying books out the back of the trunk. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm fucking preaching today. Okay, there's like 250 of y'all here. Drop me $1, something in the super chat. I know y'all hear this truth. And I want y'all to mark today is May 16th, 2019. At the end of the summer, if there is a Ayesha Curry book, I'm going to buy it. If I'm going to buy it. And then I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to be like, y'all see what I told you? I'm telling you, it's going to be a book, or you'll have another Red Talk where like they're both there, but it'll be like a very careful conversation where Steph is like, I support her. I support her emotions. I'm telling y'all. This Jay-Z, the stacks that Jay-Z made and Beyonce made off On the Run tour. Think about it. The stack she's making off this Coachella. Shit. Okay. So anyway, y'all got great commentary in there. I'm going to read it. But I just had to go through this because I knew. I was like, I sat with a bunch of business owners and we were like, what the hell is she about to sell? That's the first thing. Thank you, Michael Wally, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Ty Tom, for the $10 super chat. But I'm telling y'all, this right here. Watch it. You know how much press they got? Donald Trump, when they added it up, I think they said he had got $50 million in free press from him running for president. So it was so funny because even Grant Cardone was like, shit, I'll run for the president with that much free press. Like, he made it, like, the number was almost like $50 million in free press. That's how many times his name was mentioned. Because it was like they were setting him up to be the candidate against Hillary Clinton because he was going to be the easy one. I mean, like, you could see it. You could see it. The OJ trial set the stage for this type of marketing. So many books were sold after that. Knowledge consumer. Y'all. That is 3 snaps up, 3 snaps down. Facts. OJ set the tone for reality TV, honestly. If you think about it, those whole court TV things were never popular until OJ. Ben the bartender, that's right, $4 super chat. Thank you so much. But I'm telling y'all, think about it. He's spot on. OJ trial, court TV became a whole TV channel. How, Sway? Who you know want to watch trial about somebody getting raped, somebody getting murdered? Nobody. But now even see there's like CSI related shows everywhere. There's like cold case detectives. Came out of that OJ shit. So right. You were right. That is spot on. That's spot on. Shit. That was good. I wouldn't even add that today. But I'm telling y'all, like, let's just do the math. Between Twitter, how many times have you seen Ayesha in your scroll? I wasn't even thinking about Ayesha ass. When I saw her up there on the panel and somebody sent it to me, I'm like, I ain't even thought about her ass. This is a fucking scam. This is a setup. This is a setup. Because you see, when they put Jordan on there, everybody was like, Jordan's a child, y'all. She lost her daddy, y'all. Jordan, how dare you, Khloe Kardashian, with your old ass? You're canceled, bitch. Like, I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. So again, we're going to see her. Mark my words. This is May 16th or whatever, 15th, 16th. She's going to come back on the red top table and acting like she better. Ray Gun 34, genius marketing technique. I'm telling y'all, she's going to say, I was depressed. Had anxiety. She already told you, she set you up. I'm taking medicine. I'm taking anxiety medicine. Come on, she set y'all up for that. Then she's gonna be like, here's these natural herbs I've been taking to get over my anxiety without medicine. Y'all, this shit is like, she's gonna be selling some kind of herbal supplements. She's gonna be selling some shit, y'all. I'm for real. I'm for real, y'all. Like, this is the biggest marketing. I mean, she might top Beyonce on some marketing shit just for a little bit. Now, Beyonce, she has been the mastercraft of this shit. Like, when Beyonce walked out of that Adidas meeting or Nike or who the hell they were, you were like, hell yeah, y'all better have some black people on that team. Yeah. White people were like, why? What's going on? So not only were white people sharing it, black people sharing it. You know what that's going to make them do? Have to go find black people to put this shoe on. Now, what's that going to make us do? When you keep hearing about this Beyonce shoe and workout clothes and whatever the hell they're coming up with, you're going to want to do what? Buy it, because they put black people on the team to help Beyonce come up with what? Workout clothes and shoes. Watch me. I'm telling you, even Beyonce is doing this shit. Okay? Why are people going crazy about the vegan stuff? Because there's famous black people talking about being vegans. And it makes you different. You know, girl, I'm a vegan. I be seeing people fucking 400 pounds tomorrow. I'm vegan. Vegan on what, bitch? Rice and beans? Potatoes? Get your ass out of here. Like, in order to market something that's healthy, you need to be healthy. Like I tell you, I got a trainer. I tell you, I got to work with people. But it's not to say, like, you should be like me. It is a everyday fight to have the best body you want to have after 29. Period. Point blank. I don't give a damn who you are. It is a fight of your life. You need to be today. I mean, like, listen. When I heard Glendon Cameron had a heart attack and I was in Sandy Springs and I was messaging him like, well, shit, man, I got these tickets for the chicken festival. I would love to meet you. I'll pay $3,000. What's up? Let's meet in person. And I realized something had happened to him after that. I said, this is a wake up call. Y'all motherfuckers got to fight for your life. You got to be eating right. You got to be walking. You got to be taking care of yourself. This is serious. This is why I'm taking this summer sabbatical, y'all. Now, it's nothing wrong with my high blood pressure. Ain't nothing of that. I ain't got high blood pressure. My pressure has always been a low 120, 69 on the dot forever. Every time I go to the doctor, they're shocked. And for real, like, but I was like, I have to take a break. So this summer, again, I put the text notification list up there at the beginning of this show. 47, 47, 47. Just text Classy Climb. You'll be on the text notification list, because once we go to in 2 weeks, we're really going to do only two shows a week. We may have some pre-run stuff. There's some people I've interviewed and it never got released, and I feel bad about that. But pretty much we'll only have live shows on Friday and maybe a Wednesday. So it'll be Freedom Friday, and Wednesdays will be some kind of panel. Okay. And I really, once I heard that, it really clicked for me. Like, oh my God, Glendon Cameron had a heart attack and a stroke. Like, shit. Like, shit that. Like, and I've had surgeries and came back and did the show 2 weeks after surgeries on this channel. And I was like, yo, I'm not about to kill myself over no YouTube. Like, I love this. It's fun. Yes, this is my Road Echo bike that I worked my ass off on here. I was trying to move it. It has wheels on it, and I wanted to put it on my balcony. That shit was heavy. I couldn't. You see, that's as far as it got, and that's where it's gonna stay. I can see the window. That's enough. Like, I gotta literally lift that thing and turn it. I'm like, I'm just gonna look out the window. How about that? But for real, like, Glendon is 52 years old. But yeah, once I saw that, him and there's a blogger a famous blogger. She actually died. She has really horrible asthma. She's traveled all over the world. Her shit is super popular. And she got engaged, and she was at a bachelorette party in North Carolina and literally died, had an asthma attack and died. So now her family's like, her blog, all these sponsors, like there's stuff already pre-planned. She's like, they were like, please don't be freaked out. Like her blog has got like stuff planned for a month in advance. So it's going to seem like she's posting, but it's just, that's how you do business. You have stuff that's already pre-made and can be posted. And that just reminds me, like, we're not guaranteed super long lives, right? And part of this show, if you see me, like when I wrote right when I was trying to write Smart Home Learning book, I had an appendix go out, and like, it was emergency. Like I had to go in there. They're thinking I had food poisoning. I'm like, bitches, help me. And they finally were like, oh, your appendix is like this size. It should only be this size, but it's this size. It's about to burst. No worries. We're going to knock you out and we'll have surgery in the morning. Out. 6 morphines out. Wake up. Take me to surgery. More morphine. Knock me out. And when I didn't work for it was almost 2 months where I took off. I literally was like, thank God I was investing. Thank God I was putting this money away and investing all these little different accounts, and I could liquidate them whenever I wanted to. You have to be prepared. And I know this is a segue to the show where we've been talking about this scam, but like, this isn't marketing. This isn't a scam. This is just me saying what's coming is all she's going to talk about is needing rest, eating better, working on her marriage with her husband. And I see it. It's on a bigger level. I actually salute them. It's actually quite sneaky. So, but for real, like this summer sabbatical is on. So June and July, you guys will know, it'll be Wednesday, Friday shows. I'll try to get some vlogs from when I'm in Italy, show you some of the food, some of the wine. I have a photographer traveling with me, so look, it'll be good. I just want to make that very clear, but like, I think we've all fallen for the Ayesha Curry scam, and I'm actually hat off to them, evil geniuses. Who better to market you than the Black community? And even better today, or how many days ago was it she said? What did she say? What did she say? Oh, she didn't feel Black enough. Other Black people made her feel not Black enough. And it's like she knew what's going to happen. They're going to write like 100 blogs about, is Ayesha Curry Black enough? Why does Ayesha not feel Black enough? What happened to Ayesha? And it's almost like they're purposely throwing the craziest conversation pieces out for whatever they're about to sell this fall. It's going to be good. I salute them. That's just some smart shit right there, y'all. It's smart. So I've been ranting for about an hour. And I'm a little exhausted because you guys know I took my pills today. So, my jaw is going to work just fine. We'll be just fine for the rest of the night. And I'm going to read your commentary now because I know it's going to be comical. So thank you guys for showing up tonight. 267 of y'all on here right now. Over 400 people have come in and out of this chat. You guys who watch this know. We'll try to wrap this up in 30 minutes because I don't want this show to be hardcore long and I don't want y'all talking crap about me. So, but come on, y'all. Was that not spot on? Was that not a spot on analogy? Come on, man. So, all right, let me see what you guys been talking about up in here. Somebody had to get their popcorn. Get the popcorn. Cary, North Carolina. Fort Lauderdale. Atlanta. Memphis and Tennessee in the house. I love how hard you go off your IG lives. You had me rolling when you were talking about people saying you're too harsh. Do you know how many emails I get a week, people saying I'm harsh? They're like, Ericka. And here's what it is. Like, I know I'm a woman and women are supposed to be a little bit softer and a little bit more like, oh, you can do it, and more motivational. Like I can tell you right now, my demographics on YouTube are 80% male, 20% women. Sometimes it's 60% male and 40% women, but most of the time it's men. 90% of my credit repair clients have always been men. 90% of my consulting for business have been men. It's been interesting, but again, I know women who sell to other women business owners, but usually it's very much like, you go, girl, you can do it. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, you in debt, girl. You got student loan debt, girl. You you got to fix this. This is bad. They'd be like, that's too harsh, Ericka. And I thank God I was raised. I had a father who was married to my mom. I had a stepfather who's married to my mom. And yeah, my mom's been married 3 times. She's married right now, baby. She's still married. Okay. So like at the end of the day, I've experienced and I have over like 10 or 12 boy cousins. And then we also worked with group homes. So we had a lot of the play cousins who came around. And then also I have all 6 uncles. And so I just was surrounded by not only men folk, but military men folk who didn't play that. My mom was in the military and it was like, you know what you're supposed to do. Don't play. Like, and sometimes I'll talk to people who, you know, they had a baby or something happened. And I go, well, girl, you know what you got to do now. And people act like that's the rudest shit they've ever heard. Every day of the week, I'm meeting women, white women who are 39 in Austin, Texas, pregnant. And I go, well, girl, you know what you got to do. Like, you don't know how a baby comes at 39. You know how babies come. You wanted that baby and you decided to do that. Okay. And you make a lot of money, white lady, but I'm not going to kiss your butt. Yeah, it's hard. You chose for it to be hard. You want to be a single mom. So anyway, people say I'm too harsh. Every day on Instagram, people are like, why are you being so mean? And I'm like, nothing could be as mean as life. So Salisbury, Maryland, Grand Prairie, Texas, San Antonio, Texas. All right. Washington, D.C. And Ayesha saying she doesn't feel black enough. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's almost like somebody on their marketing team is like, we can spin this. Even if by miracle this was all an accident and oops, all of it was an accident. Y'all, this is too compound to be an accident. I mean, if you watch the Red Talk, it's like she's got to say it. Like, I've got to say it. And he don't even get mad. And he'd be like, girl, if you don't calm down, like, why you doing so much? It was like a setup, y'all. It was a setup. Okay. Sherlock Holmes, say one more thing about me being late. I'll put you out of the comments. Brooklyn, New York, Washington, D.C. Brooklyn in the house. Oh, now I'm Lauren Hill. Okay, I see how you gonna do. SoCal, Dallas, Texas, Atlanta, New York. Again, thank y'all for putting these cities and states in. A lot of you New Yorkers have complained that in my voting, I have not let New York vote enough to come to New York. Even the savvy investor and there's like 5 big Instagrammers are like, well, we're gonna do something in New York. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way for us to do something, I guess, late summer after my sabbaticals. In New York, I don't know where, probably around August or like right the 1st of September in New York. Don't press me yet. I don't know the exact dates, but I did look at the data. Number 1 was Washington, D.C. Number 2, Ashburn, Virginia. Basically, it's some black people live in that part of Virginia, okay? Then it's like California. Then it's like New York, different parts of New York, or the payments come out, northern New York, Hartford, Connecticut, lots of Ohio, lots of Alabama, lots of Florida, and lots of Texas. So because people who go into the mastermind, VIP mastermind are coming out of Texas, I'm like, damn, they leaving from Texas to go to Virginia to meet us? Yo, I got to do something in Texas. So we'll balance it out. We'll try to get New York in here. I'll be in Chicago in July. There's a really special guest. I can't tell y'all yet, but he's a multimillionaire, and we're going to be in July. We're going to be in Chicago. So I think y'all going to really enjoy that. Arlington, Cleveland, what's up? Ohio, Tempe, Arizona. We are going to Phoenix in July. We have a group that's out there. They want us to go hiking, but you know it's hot in July, y'all. We're going to figure that out. Roanoke, Alabama, Texas, Tifton, Georgia, Athens, Phoenix, Arizona, H&M, Southern California, Oakland, California. I wish we could get paid for it. Honey, that's my, listen, when I talk about affiliate marketing, people are like, oh, I don't want to market people's stuff. What are y'all doing all week? All week long, y'all market Ayesha Curry. All week long, y'all market Zion Williams. All week long, y'all market Anthony Davis. All weekend long, y'all marketed every single person you can think of. Okay. I wonder if his bowls sold bundles of hair. Who? Okay. Yep, they will take our money. We have to put it in the tub and slide it through the slot of a protective glass. Think about that. Think how ridiculous that is. $616 billion in corner stores. That's the IRS numbers, y'all. And that's, listen, when people do their numbers for their taxes, you know they write off so much shit. So it probably could be, and if that's just going off sales, like the swipe machine, think about how much cash we bring in there. We bring in cash. They can lie all day about how much cash is coming through those machines. It might be 800 million. It might be 800 million. It might be. So again, Will and Jada Smith, the new black gatekeepers. Yeah. Social currency. I saw that trap. I didn't buy that shit. Who cares? My sis Ericka gets it. I'm telling you, the free publicity. I'm telling y'all. Free. I don't like Beyonce. I could care less about her stupid lemonade. Okay, hey. 2.5 million people did. Okay. Houston, Yo Gotti rapper bus shooting is for ratings. Exactly. They're all actors and actresses. Exactly. Every time you see these actors doing some stupid shit, you be like, why are you doing that? Oh, then all of a sudden they got a movie coming out. You're like, oh, okay. Right? Again, I'm telling you. I think this entertainment stuff is all acting. Cardi B too. Yeah, every time Cardi B does something, I'm like, she's Dominican. She's not black. And people are like, why you keep saying Ericka? I'm like, I just want to make sure it's clarified. Don't forget Future Weight Watchers commercial. Yes. And guess what she's going to say? I have friends in Weight Watchers. And oh my God, yeah, that's a good one. Ericka Eugenius, that bullshit with Ayesha as well. I'm telling you. She going to start selling CBD products? Dude. Listen, there's a CBD store opening called Capital CBD. I'm giving them free publicity here in Austin, Texas. It has Native American apparel on it. So it's basically saying they're Native American owned. And I'm like, sir. And I went there already, but we'll talk about it another time. Cutting someone's hair without their permission is warped on so many levels, no matter what race it happens to. Genius marketing, unless you're like 400 pounds. I'm telling you, listen, salute black men whenever you can. If nothing else, if you're having a bad day, you walk by some black dudes, respectful black dudes. Let's be very clear. Not younger Pookie and Ray Rays, but like usually 35 to 40. There's some older black men like, all right, girl. All right, baby. I see you, baby. You'd be like, okay. Thank you. Okay. No matter where you go, unless you live in Austin, it's pretty white. But I'll go somewhere. I think I was walking somewhere one day, and I was like having headphones on, and this black man was like, "Okay, girl, I see you. I see you. Hold your head up," or something like that. And I was like, "Look at you, brother. Thank you." It's just one of those things. Morgan J, I had to unfollow Cardi B and the Kardashians. It's addictive. Listen, in my community, I shared. There is a guy called, what is his name? Oh my God, I forgot it. Brian DaCosta. He talks about he had to start unfollowing people because it's like you start following people, you start absorbing their beliefs. I remember somebody said in here that I was brainwashing people. I kid you not. Someone sent me an email saying I was subliminally brainwashing people in here because I kept talking about something in the same rhythm. That's what they said. They said I was brainwashing people. And I was like, wow. Thank you. I didn't think I had that power. So again, you have to be careful what you're absorbing. So for a while, I was following a lot of travel bloggers and I was like, I need to travel. And I was talking to Drake. Drake's like, are you kidding me? You're making so much money. Calm down. And I was like, you're right. It's what I'm watching. So I had to unfollow all those people. And then I started following like national parks. And I was like, Mom, let's take our nephews and all the boys to some national parks. Be good. Something close. That was a good switch. Also, I started following a lot of fitness motivational, a lot of food, just like vegan food, but like just for the pictures, right? So it'd be like a cut up bowl, a Buddha bowl, or, a juice. And I'd be like, yeah, I need a juice this week. So you can power the subconscious mind, brainwash yourself, but Ericka Williams ain't brainwashing nobody here. We didn't watch it. It's you YouTube influencers that keep putting videos out. Man, these Negroes was having 5-hour hangouts. And when I sent them links to come on the show tonight, they all were like, oh, I can't do it. I already got another show tonight. Oh, Ericka, that's a tough one. I don't know if I want to talk about that. You just did a fucking 3-hour hangout the other day. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, they be lying. Exactly. Something ain't right. Corner stores used to be mainly owned by Hispanics in the hood. How did they take them from the poppies? Easy, ready to sell, tired of dealing with people. Their kids don't want to deal with it, want to go to something else. Jada is melanated. Reverse psychology. Jada, the modern day Oprah. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, Oprah was talking mostly to stay-at-home white women. Let's keep it a buck. She wasn't talking to black people. She was talking to mostly stay-at-home white women and selling products and affiliate marketing to mostly stay-at-home white women. Who's watching Jada Pinkett Smith? Black women. Because let's keep it a buck. I told y'all this happens all the time. They're at the luxury apartment complex. I said there's a Hispanic guy who's over everything. There's a black guy that's over the pool stuff. And I was talking to them, and the Hispanic guy was like, "Why are you always yelling at me?" And I'm like, "Because I asked you to change my filter in my apartment." And the black guy was like, "She ain't yelling." I was like, "See, right there, cultural. It's cultural, you know." And even when I was in the front office one time, I was talking, and I only talked to this one Hispanic girl in there. I don't talk to the two white girls. The Hispanic girl was like, "Oh my God, you know, I saw your YouTube channel." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "Oh my God, you're leaving us." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get my place built, you know." And it's something about the cultural tones. Now, y'all see me. Y'all see how I talk. I even had this one friend call me sassy. And I said, I'm probably the most unsassy black girl you'll ever know. If you put me around a bunch of other black women, I'm probably the nerdiest one there. So when you call me sassy, I'm sassy to you. I'm sassy to white ladies. So again, it's all about the audience you're talking to. Ooh, now Morgan J put out a good one. She said, "Do you think Rihanna and Chris Brown's situation was controversial marketing?" They tried to turn it to it, right? They tried to save it and say, like, P. Diddy came on and was like, nobody should putting their hands on anybody. She shouldn't be hitting him and he shouldn't be hitting her. When clearly, when the pictures were taken, she was way more damaged than he, right? You also had Rihanna kind of do, which you felt with her attitude. She would go on Oprah and talk to these different, you know, all these, not Oprah, but like a, you know, like a smaller side chat interview and be like, yeah, I'm getting counseling and stuff. And at the end of the day, they tried to salvage something that was messy. That's all. That was a messy situation where they salvaged it. Those are PR companies, you know. Back in the day, you could get anything taken out of the news, but not now. Anybody can upload anything. Yeah, Rachel, go back and watch it. I've been cutting up for about 40 minutes by the time you got on. Rachel Ray, yep. She does sound like an airhead, but listen to how she sounds. She sounds like a person who got married very young. Now, I'm not knocking anybody, but if you ever talk to people, moms who got married like at 22, 21, or 18 straight out of high school, they sound kind of like a young person that's not mature. And this is no knock to older women, but I've talked to a lot of women who are like right at 38, and you're talking to me like, damn, why your mama sound like she like fucking airhead? She's stupid or something. But it's because that's the age of their maturity. Like they got married young. They didn't really go out and be at work spaces and talk with other adults. But when you see somebody get married later or get married right at 30, it's just a different combo. It's a different vibe. Like they don't have as much drama. Give us the marketing pitch, Ericka. I'm waiting her to drop affiliate link. Honey, I'm about to drop affiliate link. If I could find one, if they would give me one, I'd give it. I'm telling you. Okay. Like, who did they go to talk to? Marketing 101. Yeah. Ty Time, thank you so much. Again, Beyonce. When Beyonce was selling them tickets and they was $1,000 and people, it was around tax time. They particularly dropped every single show and it was available on Ticketmaster at tax time. Who was that for? That one for white people. It's for white. It was for black and Hispanic people. Okay, and white people with kids. Okay, the mixed ones. Okay. These meds are strong. I needed them though, but yeah, like I still have stitches and liquid glue in my mouth. It's really gross. It's really bruised, but like it's way better now. I can talk and whatever. So emotional branding at its finest. Now you need to hit us with those buttons. This high level knowledge. Listen, the 6-figure YouTube course is not going to be done until June. It may be done a week early. I don't know, before I leave for Italy. The only thing I have is the funding course. The funding course is available. I sent an email out. If you're on any of the email lists, you already got the list. If you were on the email list, you also saw we had the 50% off code for WCW is the code. was 50% off everything on the website except for Smartphone Millionaire book and the Facebook group. So we had already put those codes out. So they're in the links. TV show, Dr. Phil. She gonna be selling yoni eggs. Stop. No. Maybe even a TV show, or at least appearance on a Basketball Housewives or something. Well, see, that's the thing. She's always put herself above that. She's a classy girl from a classy place in a classy school. Why would she be on a housewife show? She's better than that, which she is. But there has to be something. They have to be creating a space for her, right? Where it may even be just thought about it. It may be a mini series where the cameras follow them around for like 2 weeks, where they go to this counseling and they talk and now they're better. And here they are with their Christian faith and even stronger. Good one. Good one. Yeah. Black folks do fall for it. I love you, Ericka. I never thought about this before. You're awesome. I'm telling you. She might even go on Oprah. Soul Sunday. And then her and Steph will talk about their faith. Help them get through this tough time. Postpartum depression. I'm telling you, watch it. It's all a distraction to keep us normal folk from achieving our goals. It's like Rick Warren's purpose-driven life. Yes. Listen, if anybody with a daddy, and I'm not being insensitive. I really am not being insensitive. But if you've ever been around men, manly men who are like, go cut that grass, go clean that room, go do what you need to do. Like, I don't care. You 18, you're going to leave this house. You're either going to go to school, you're going to go to college, you're going to go community college, you're going to go get a job, you're going to go to the military, but you need a purpose and some structure. So when I read Purpose Driven Life, I'm like, this just sounds like something my uncle already said to me. What the hell is this for? But a lot of people don't have a dad that's going to be very macho and say, oh, I love you, but you need to get your ass out of here. Like, they don't never do that. You have a lot of people's fathers who want to be their friend. By the time their son, might be wearing down now. By the time, I don't want to be drooling on camera. By the time the son is 18, it's like he wants to be a friend, not the like mean dad anymore. So just telling you. Bitches love books. Stop it. That's funny. I love it. Bitches love books. Yes, we do. That's why I don't go extra hard on Ratchet YouTube. Ratchet is central to free market capital. It is. At the end of the day, oh man, this is bad. At the end of the day, if you look on YouTube, when I have a topic that's controversial, I'll get 100,000 views. The shit that went viral the last couple months is stuff that was controversial. 3 reasons why blacks aren't wealthy, got 120,000 views. If your parents are poor, you'll be poor, got 100,000 views. I was like, thanks, YouTube, but won't you promote some of this other good stuff I have, right? So, I mean, again, YouTube's picking winners and losers. What's wrong with the Holly Robinson Pete blueprint? Good family values, not controversy. It is, but in our current culture, like, here's the thing. Hallmark Channel. All I watch is Hallmark Channel and sci-fi. That's all it. I only watch sci-fi, 1980s cop movies, 1980s like kick-ass Chuck Norris stuff, which is, I don't know, my last boyfriend thought it was great. But I mean, it's just that's kind of what I watch, right? That and Hallmark. Because they're simple, they're not super controversial, and Hallmark movies always end in a happy ending. Hallmark movies have made so much money that they put actors on contract. Like, hey, we're gonna pay this money, but you're gonna do like 10 movies, 10 cheesy, sappy movies on Hallmark, because it's like one of the highest rated channels out there right now, Hallmark. So the anti-controversial movement is there. And what I told people is, when the recession really sets in, me and my personal trainer talked about it today. You're going to see all these bitches get married. I know everybody doesn't believe me, but I see why some of these men YouTubers are talking about it. You just have people getting older, and also in a recession, people financially are pressed. And all of a sudden, all of these women going to start losing weight, right? All these women going to put on dresses. All these women going to be a little nicer, a little softer in their tone. I've seen it. I've seen a woman with 4 kids marry a guy who owns his own business for 10 years, no kids, never married. And everybody and their mom's like, how the hell did that happen? I'm like, she got him in a season of probably lonely. He lonely, he older. He sees this nice mom with 4 kids trying her hardest. She's just a divorced white mama trying to live her life. Okay. So again, I've seen it, and that's what's going to happen. Ericka, why are you messing with these people game plan? I am messing with it. Humans are emotions first, logic second. True. I don't feel bad for her, no millionaire, not out all the poverty in the planet. I'm telling you. Stunned by this truth without a stun gun. Thank you, Ty Time. Thank you, Michael Watley. Thank you, Knowledge Consumer. You ain't never lied, Craig. You ain't never lied. This is a good marketing lesson. Heck with college. I'm telling y'all, this is marketing 101. Like, people were asking me, Ericka, funding. Every conversation I had was about funding. So I just threw it together in a funding course and I emailed them. They're like, thank you. Because you can tell somebody something 10 times on the phone and then they hear it and they're like, oh, and they take some notes. But when they have a course, they can keep reading. This is all that's going to be. We know basics of happy, safe, normal marriages, basically. But what's going to happen is they're going to put a book out. Safe, happy, normal marriage after postpartum depression, or what to do in the Black community about depression. I mean, this shit writes itself, and people are gonna buy it. People are gonna buy it. Thank you. Why was she even on it? See what I'm saying? Like, again, and then they had her off to a corner like it wasn't important. See, this is how I know this shit is marketing. Ben the bartender, if you were gonna plan, like, your most important people you put closest to the center, right? Whoever's closest to Jada Pinkett Smith is gonna get the most talk time, the most air time. You're gonna be talking. But they had Ayesha Curry all the way off to the left. If you're facing this way, it's this way. But if it's you guys, it's this way. And then it's like Jada Pinkett had to talk across the room. And then the camera had to pan to her and listen to her. And it was like, this is a motherfucking setup, y'all. I mean, like, this, the way they were talking, like, oh, I've been there, I feel that. Yeah, yeah. And it's like she was so ready to say it. It was almost like it was practice. I'm for real. It was like it was practice, y'all. When I went back and watched it the second time, I was like, this shit is a marketing setup. Because, see, if she sat in the middle near Jada, it wouldn't have been as powerful, right? If I'm sitting right beside you, I'm going to talk calmer to you, right? I'm going to be like, yeah, girl, you know, just calm down a little bit, you know, girl. But when you're sitting across from me or further away from me, I've got to use my voice and project my body for you to hear me. Go watch the video, y'all. This shit is a fucking marketing 101. She's further away. It's like she's not important. She's just on the end of these chairs. You know, all these other women are closer to Jada and talk a little bit. Their talks are more important than her. And poor Ayesha's just off in the corner alone and looking for attention. I mean, y'all, this shit was a setup, yo. It was crazy. You can't qualify data, qualify goods. Yeah, you do have to manufacture stuff. I mean, it's totally manufactured. Happy 53rd birthday to Janet Jackson. Again, Janet Jackson. Lose all this weight, marry a billionaire for a brief time, have a baby. Who the hell having a baby that damn old? Secondly, then come home. That was a check. That dude got set up for the okie dokie. He didn't even know. Okay. Oh, Rachel Ray be drunk all the time. Every year I've seen her, she be litty shit lit. And I literally pinky promised with her. Y'all see my old videos. I pinky promised, like, I was like sticking my hand out for Rachel Ray to hit it. And I kept standing by her. And she was drunk. She's like, ah. And then finally she comes by. She's so drunk. She's like, yeah, girl, yeah. And I'm like getting my friend to take a picture. Like, take a picture, bitch. This bitch was so drunk. She had 2 bodyguards walking her through the thing. I mean, like, literally they're holding her arms. I mean, the shit was ridiculous. I've never heard you curse so much, but you're speaking truth. I apologize for people who are going to complain about the level of cursing tonight. But again, y'all, this is like, I'm so laughing because, you know, people are like, oh, Ericka, you got a business degree and entrepreneurship minor. That's stupid. Okay, that's stupid. No, it's not, because I can watch TV and immediately see marketing. I can see people hold up stuff like, you should buy this. You should buy cocoa butter. Cocoa butter helped me after my surgery. I love using this cocoa butter. It's like you can see it, right? You can see it with your eyes. Every time I hold this book up, I know this drives y'all crazy, but guess what? Every time I hold this book up and I close this show, this is me just telling the truth. Every time I hold this book up, I sell 2 to 10 copies a day. When I don't hold this book up and I just say, you should check out the Ericka Williams Smartphone Millionaire book, no sales. But if I do this, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. All of a sudden I go up and I've got sales. I'm telling y'all, it's marketing. It's very simple marketing. Mentor Shelly, it really shook me, backed off meat and started at the gym after I heard about gluten. Well, what people don't understand is like intermediate fasting is a big thing, right? And for a while, I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but I was like not having real food, like just light coffee, light tea in the morning to about noonish. And then I would stop about 7 o'clock, couldn't eat any later, wouldn't feel good. Like I would eat late, but didn't feel good. Intermittent fasting, people just eat from 12 to 8, and then after 8, they go to bed. They pretty much have hot tea, hot water, water, juices, and then they go to bed. And, that's why all these people lost weight, but it's your body is on a rhythm. What do you call it? What is it? Circadian rhythm. But basically, there's a football player that makes fun of Spice Adams, his friend. He's like, put the fork down after it's dark outside, right? It was super funny how he said it, but he was saying your body, if you really think about all this paleo food and caveman time, when it's light outside, you eat, you're up and you eat and you do work. When it's nighttime, you stop eating, you stop working. If you actually look at people's health that work at the third shift, they have some of the worst health in America, as far as their heart, their blood pressure, everything. Like their body is just like third shift is bad for your body. Also, drivers have some bad health in America, but I look at truckers, a lot of times they eat burgers. Like if they would just put a bag of apples and oranges and some cheese sticks in the car, they would eat better, but they don't, right? They eat whatever they eat on the road. And so you have to really notice, you have to just notice your body. You have to notice food and stuff. And so it's not, I really think people overboard, like, oh, don't eat meat, don't eat meat. I've seen people eat meat and broccoli all the time and be super fit. But it's something about, you have to know your body, your particular body. I really believe in detoxes. Like, this mouth surgery, I lost 14 pounds. It was just like, well, what the fuck? But it was just like, all you're having is bone broth and you're having like protein shakes. That's just pretty much all I could drink for a while. Your body's just like, okay, well, shit, we're just going to work with this nothing you giving us, but bone broth's pretty good. But overall, that's all. Player Supreme was a popular dating coach YouTuber, died at 52 as well. Oh, I have to Google him. I don't know who that is. Shit, Glendon got me eating salads again. Been the bartender. Listen, I'm telling y'all, it's just being slightly conscious of the food is life changing, right? And you guys know I had a surgery. We don't have to talk about what it was, but it was a surgery. And when they told me, okay, Ericka, here's your choices: less coffee, way more greens, way more starchy way more greens, way more green veggies, way more iron pills. You need B12 and stuff like that. I immediately just went, like, I freaked out the month before the surgery, and I just went to Whole Foods every day and drank a juice. I literally lost 20 pounds. Like, I just was like, oh my God. And then I had my surgery, and then afterwards I kind of slacked back off. But like, you get in tune to like what's in your refrigerator. Like if you just put yogurt and certain things in your refrigerator, that's all you're gonna eat. So again, this thing is, people consume TV, and so all they're consuming is either like drama or calm, right? They don't really have an in-between. So they're either watching the Planet Channel, watching penguins slide by, or they're watching Ayesha Curry have a fake meltdown. You know what I'm saying? So tofu not good. Yeah. All right, you guys. My mouth is getting tired. I'll take another pain pill for the next 2 shows. Yeah, this is a Todd Capital shirt. I thought because Todd Capital, and I have a special guest. Now, you guys know I'm kind of conservative. Todd Capital's a little conservative, but I bought on a liberal guy tonight. So we're going to have a little bit of flair on our 9 o'clock show. So brace yourselves, okay? And it's because we're going to talk about Little Duval talking about credit, and we're going to talk about the 10K versus debt-free. 10K in the bank versus debt-free. So that'll be the 9 o'clock show. The 8 o'clock show is with Terry. Terry will be talking about the stock market because I promised y'all a stock show the other day, but I didn't feel so well. But Terry's will be on tonight, and we will have Terry's recap of the stock market, some thoughts I want to share with her about investors kind of hedging themselves and car sales, but me and Terry are going to do that later. But yeah, but my mouth already getting a little sore here, so I'm going to have to get some water and some more pills. Hey, Ericka, are you doing VidCon this year? I am. I've been the bartender, and anybody who's in California, we are scheduling the California event. It'll either be Oakland or Sunnyvale, Palo Alto. They're all really close. Oakland's an hour away, but Palo Alto, there's like 300 sales in 1 week from that area. So I feel it's only right for me to do that, do a meetup there, and do a meetup in Los Angeles with Todd Milley. And so we'll do a meetup there when I'm in California. And it'll be the week of July 6th through the 12th in VidCon. So that's what I'll be at. Detroit, what's up? Brooklyn, Alabama. What's the credit repair link? I have no credit repair here anymore. We merged 2 offices and we do a particular SEO technique. So I can't send out the link because it will mess up our SEO for the first 6 months, a part of our merger deal. And so only thing I can sell on my side is the credit repair business link. So if you want to learn how to do credit repair business, because in the economy we're bracing, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have a ton of people trying to get their credit repair so they can get in the house last minute or they can do something. So what's the real estate link? Which real estate link? For the mastermind event, GT Lovely, or for what? I did. Okay, right. Stay harsh, keep it a buck. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, Miss Reed. Then with all the news about B. Smith, guess what? He has a TV show. So the whole TV run, they had B. Smith's black husband with his white girlfriend living in the house, and B. Smith has dementia and Alzheimer's and can't really grasp what's happening. They got a TV show. So I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't want to see that, but that's what's going to happen too. Groupthink, herd mentality. Yep. Kissimmee, Florida. I know. Apparently telling the truth is harsh. I got 40 plus single women on my Facebook feed with new babies. I'm like, you want to be a single mom so bad. Been the bartender. And then they pop up like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, girl, you was just at church last week. What happened? What happened, girl? And here's my thing. And honestly, some of these women, if they wanted to be married, this is ugly, I'm going to say it, but there are always some dude, some blue collar dude who's just chilling at his apartment by himself with his motorcycle, or his just watching football every season. And if you pressed him a little bit, he'd marry you. I see it every year. I'm just saying. I know that don't sound right. I know it ain't nice, but I've just seen it so much that I'm like, there's a bar. I shit you not. Oh, if you're over here by Pflugerville in Austin, there's a Wings and Things bar. There's 3 other bars over here. Every day at lunch and at night, it's just nothing but men in these bars. And they're all blue collar guys getting off work from Spectrum or whatever, different places over here, the tech over here. And every time you talk to some woman who's like, I need a boyfriend, all of a sudden she's like, you want to go hang out over here at this bar? I'll be like, bitch, what you doing? So, I mean, people know people's rhythms and schedules. So again, if these women are 40, they think they're not going to be able to have a baby. So that's why this whole like, oh, all black women have babies is not really true. I'm meeting a lot of women who are like 38 to 39. All of a sudden they're like, they jump up and got married to a really nice black guy. He just is like a blue collar dude, and they pregnant. And it's like, people are predictable. They just are. So you could be super college educated, make a lot of money, but if you don't have the particular dude you're looking for, all of a sudden, look at you coming by with Plumber Anthony. Look at him, Mr. Plumber. What's up? You know what I mean? I see it so much. It's so funny. There was a girl here who moved to Houston, dating some oil guy. And we're like, oh, what does he do? Oh, he works in the oil fields. And I'm like, how'd you find him? Okay, like, it just cracked me up. Oh man, RSAM 2002 said the biracial is never treated black enough. My daughter had a dad who is black and she was treated horribly. The worst form is from our black brothers and sisters. So let me make it very clear. If you see biracial people are getting the last laugh, Barack Obama, okay? Also YouTube, all these hair channels, all these clothing channels, they're all biracial girls. With my hair is just like Renee, Danielle, and a couple other girls, but they are just lighter. Okay. if I was 30 pounds skinnier and was just traveling and like twirling my hair and doing hair products, I would be having the same amount of Instagrammers. I'm just saying, I mean, they get the last laugh in the end if they really think about it. If they just go on with their life and live a good life. Oh, I know. Well, I'm not gonna it's a black hiking group in Phoenix that is like inviting us out there. They're super cool people. They're like 300 deep. So I told them yes. So we'll see. But also I'll be out in Phoenix, period. Anyway, so Mentor Shelley, brainwashing people to economic progression. I know, right? That's right. Their kids don't want to get shot working corner stores. They just don't want to deal with the drama of corner stores. Delta Lucy. Hey, Ericka, I want to say thank you. I got my check from the truck investment. Hey, girl, take a picture, put it on the gram, but cover up everything. Don't be like, get our number out there, but just put a gram. T-shirt, thank you. Hey, Ericka, just paid a smartphone millionaire. Thank you. Yeah, I assume the sassiness is a passion, not all the gum popping, like the occur. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Tupac's math. Ayesha already had a cooking show. Yeah, she does, but how many people know about her cooking show? How many people watch it? Now they watch it. That's what I'm saying. Keeping with the Currys, okay? YouTube promotes whatever people interact with controversy. Oh yeah, YouTube is picking winners. We all know that. That's fine. Dame Dash versus Envy, same situation. Yeah. All right. I gotta get out of here so I don't get behind on all my shows. Oh yeah, bone broth. When I bought my bone broth, people were like, "Oh, bone broth." I'm like, "Yes, only the best for Miss Williams." Please send credit repair link, Chris Warren. Chris, I have a credit repair business link. If you want to repair, if you want to have a credit repair business, you can have that. I don't send the link for those stuff. Are you close for me to come to the mastermind? I'm trying to find out. The mastermind is going to be in Alexandria, Virginia. Anyway, all right, guys. Billy Jackson, I want to invest in both groups. Well, just fill out the intake form. It's everywhere. So, look, you guys, we will have more shows tonight. Our next show will be Terry talking about stocks, what to do with the stock market, her review of business, recession, stocks, all kind of good stuff. It'll be a shorter show, but she's going to come on at 8. At 9 o'clock, we will have 2 guests on talking about Little Duval's comment on credit. If you haven't seen it, it went viral today. You should go check it out. And part 2, the second part of it is, should you have 10,000 in the bank or should you be debt free? What's better to go with? Many people were very heated on this conversation. So we're going to see how that's going. So anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for being here again. It's your girl Ericka from the Classic Climb blog. If you don't watch this, you can grab the Smartphone Millionaire book. It's on Amazon, or you can grab it at the links below. For those of you looking for the funding course, the funding course links are going to be in the description. The funding course links are in the description. You can grab the funding course and any other courses we have. Thank you, guys. It's all on Central Time because Central Time is where I live. Have a great night, you guys.